Last year, a company spent months of doing cold outreach, thousands of emails, thousands of leads. And the crazy part is, their service was actually good, but they still booked almost no meetings. Not because people did not need help, not because nobody trusted the message, but because they lost before anyone even read a single word. Because cold email today isn't really about writing, it's about setup behind it. And almost nobody explains the setup until after they've already broken it. So I sat down with a person who helped businesses turn cold emails into real clients.
Quick intro, I am Mohammed Noman, business strategist and email marketing expert. We build the entire behind-the-scene infrastructure for cold email campaign. The email accounts, inbox placement, domain setup, lead list, basically the technical side most people never see, but the part that decides whether cold outreach actually works or get ignored.
And I am Aisha, I'm a marketing executive at Ignito, so today I will be asking the questions you're probably thinking of right now. Although if I miss one, don't worry, drop it in the comments and we'll read them. We'll steal the best questions, then return it into any future videos or shorts. So technically, today I am doing your job, but you can also help.
Now you don't need to spend weeks researching tool because we already did the hard work for you. We use Instantly.ai for our own business and for the client cold email campaign every single day. And honestly, it is one of the best platforms out there for email outreach. Sign up on Instantly using the link in the description below.
And there is a very good reason to use that link.
There is. You will unlock a complimentary 15-minute strategy session. Hop on the call, ask anything, and we will figure it out together.
Wait, so is this an actual free strategy call, not one of those book a meeting and they try to sell something to me?
No pitch. Bring a real problem, cold email going to spam, campaign not getting replies, copy not converting, need help scaling without burning domain. We will use the time to actually help you.
Okay, wow. So basically, link is in the description. Start instantly through the link, book your 15-minute session, and you can finally ask the questions you've been stuck on at 2 a.m.
Right.
Okay, so many people hear Instantly AI and think it's just an email marketing platform. So what Instantly AI actually is?
It is a complete cold outreach system, not just a place to send email, a platform built to help you scale outreach properly. The biggest idea behind Instantly is the unlimited inbox. Most tools charges you for every inbox you connect. Instantly let you connect multiple sending accounts.
Which actually sound exciting in many ways.
Only if you use it correctly. Email providers like Google's and Microsoft watch inbox behavior very closely. If one inbox suddenly sends too many emails, deliverability drops and messages start landing in spam. So instead of pushing everything through one account, we set Instantly up so it's spread sending across multiple inboxes naturally.
So instead of one inbox screaming, you've got multiple inboxes casually networking.
Yes, and Instantly keep everything organized in one place. Sending, warm-up, lead management, analytics, and they have even introduced AI sales agents now.
Wait, the AI part is actually insane, but let's just not jump there yet because we've got to understand what cold email actually is. I want even the person watching who's never sent a cold email before to get what's happening. So let me handle the simple explanation. Cold email is basically when you send to someone who doesn't know you yet. You're reaching out first, like introducing yourself to a stranger, professionally, politely, and with an actual reason. For example, if I help dental clinics get more patients and I email a clinic owner I've never spoken to before, that's a cold email. Now here's the important difference. Spam is when someone blasts the same garbage message to thousands of random people hoping someday somebody would click the sketchy email. Cold outreach is targeted, it's intentional. You're reaching out to a specific person because here's a genuine reason to contact them, and you make it easy for them to ignore, say no, or reply if they're interested. So spam is basically screaming in the middle of a crowd. Cold email is more like tapping a person's shoulder and saying, hey, I think that I actually am here to help you.
Right, spam annoys people. Good cold email solves problem. Same inbox, completely different intention.
Okay, but there is a question. It's 2026. Isn't cold email dead?
Every time when someone asks this, I smile. Because it means another competition just quit and left the inbox open for us.
That's cute, but why isn't it dead yet?
Because of who you can reach. A busy founder is not watching your ad at midnight, but they open their inbox first thing every morning. Email land you right on a decision maker desk.
And a message that is meant for them doesn't even feel like spam, it feels like someone who did their homework.
Plus, you own your email list, you don't own your social follower. One app change and your reach is gone. So, no, it is not that people just do it badly and blame emails.
Okay, let's discuss the biggest mistakes people make with cold emails and why they need Instantly AI.
One thing I have noticed is that most people don't fail at cold email because their offer is bad. They fail because they completely ignore the technical side of outreach. For example, a lot of beginners send cold email from their main business email, the same one they use to send invoice, customer communication, and daily operation. The problem is if that email gets flagged for spam, suddenly every important customer email start landing in spam too. So one bad campaign can damage your entire business communication. Another huge mistake is skipping warm-up completely. People buy a brand new mailbox today and start sending hundreds of emails tomorrow. To providers like Google, that look extremely suspicious. A new inbox with zero history suddenly sending mass emails usually get blocked before anyone even read the message.
Exactly, and honestly, most people focus on the wrong things too. They obsess over open rates, thinking more open means success. But open does not make you money. Replies, conversations, and meetings do. And other major issue is how people write email. Most cold emails feel like aggressive sales pitches from the very first line. The person reading it instantly feels sold to and mentally checks out. Good cold outreach works differently. You have to earn attention first, you give value first, and make the email feel human and relevant. The goal of the first email isn't closing the deal, it's simply starting a conversation.
And honestly, trying to manage cold email manually today is one of the biggest mistakes people make. Maybe you can handle one or two mailboxes at the start, but once you scale, everything becomes chaotic very quickly. You are warming up mailboxes, monitoring inbox health, checking deliverability, verifying lead, writing personalized email, handling replies, tracking campaign, watching for spam issue, all at the same time. Most people completely underestimate how much is happening in the background, and because of that, they either burn their domain, land in spam, or get zero results.
That's exactly why tools like Instantly AI become so powerful. Cold email today isn't just about sending emails anymore. It's an infrastructure, deliverability, analytics, inbox reputation, AI personalization, sequences, lead verification, all working together as a system. You cannot simply scale this properly by hand anymore. Instantly handles the technical side correctly so you can focus on strategy, messaging, and actually getting the clients. That's exactly what we run every single day at our own company Ignito for our own campaigns and our clients too. Now let's open the platform and show you how actually the things work.
Okay, so I am sharing my screen now. First thing after you log in is the setting up of the account you will send from. On the left, you click email accounts, then add new. You get three choices.
And before you go through them, this is the setup that protects your main company domain, right? We just said it, send cold email from your everyday business email and get flagged, and normal emails suffer too, all right?
Right, we never send from the main domain. We create separate sending account here. Choice 1, connect email you already owns. Google, Microsoft, anything. Quick to link, but you handle the technical setup yourself. Choice 2, and this is what I recommend. Done for you. Instantly buys the domain and set up the inboxes for you. Already built to land in the inbox. And choice 3 is the pre-warmed account. Already aged and ready. So you can send today.
And there is a real psychology reason that done for you option matters beyond convenience. Most people don't quit cold emails because the strategy is hard. They quit at the boring technical setup. Take that wall away and they actually start.
And that is exactly why it exists. To buy them, you stay on the screen, pick done for you or pre-warmed, type a domain name that fit your offer and choose your quantity. About 5 inboxes per domain. Set a forwarding link and your sender name, then place the order.
And this screen keeps an eye on afterwards too, doesn't it?
It flags if an account breaks, if warm-up stop, or if the deliverability drop. Think of it as your early warning light.
Okay, now let's talk numbers. How many domains a person actually needs?
It's a simple rule for every domain about 5 inboxes. Each inbox safely sends around 30 emails a day. So one domain is roughly a 150 a day and 5 domain get you about 750.
So the smart move is to work backwards, start from how many people you actually need to reach and not a random number. Sending more than your setup can safely handle is how people get into trouble in the first place.
Right, as for where the domain comes from, two-way. Buy them yourself from the registrar like Namecheap or GoDaddy. About $10 to $15 are domain per year, plus a mailbox like Google Workspace at $8.40 per mailbox. But you handle the tech. Or let Instantly do all of it around $15 a domain a year and $5 per inbox a month.
So it's basically the same cost either way. You're really choosing between saving a little and doing the setup yourself, or paying about the same to skip the headache. For some people, starting and skipping the headache wins. Prices move around, so check the current ones.
Now the part I never let anyone skip, warm up.
Okay, and let me explain this one because it's the step most people love to ignore. A brand new inbox is like a brand new account with no reputation. If it suddenly blasts hundreds of emails, providers assume it's hacked or spammy. Warm up is just simply building the reputation slowly.
Right. Instantly quietly send and receive friendly email between trusted account. So Google learns your inbox behave like a real person. Give it about 2 weeks. Each inbox get a health score so you can see it's working and keep your signature simple. No link during warm up.
For example, think of it like a new gym membership. You don't max out the weights on day one. You build up or you get injured. Same is the case with the new inbox.
And while everything warm over those 2 weeks, we don't just wait, we set up the rest, starting with the AI and the list. A campaign is only as good as the list of the people behind it. Email the wrong people and nothing else matters. The good news is Instantly comes with a huge built-in list called Super Search. Over 450 million business contacts.
And this is where the marketing begins because a brilliant message sent to wrong person still fails. So how do we narrow 450 million people down to the right ones?
Instantly provide dozens of filters, and with filters the list get narrow until it is only the people who fit you.
The ones people overlook are the timing filters, and those are my favorite. You can find companies that are hiring or that just raise money. That's not random. Those are signals.
Right, and Signal give you a reason to reach out today. A company that is hiring is growing. One that just got funding has budget to spend, so you are showing up to the perfect moment, not emailing a stranger for no reason.
And this loops right back to relevance. The more your reason feels specific to them, the less it feels like spam, or the more it feels like you did your homework.
Right. Once your filters are set, you click find emails and instantly pull their addresses. But before sending anything, you verify them. That just means double checking each address is real and still works.
And why does that matter so much? Because emailing dead addresses is fastest way to wreck everything we just built.
When you email an address that no longer exists, it bounces. Comes back undelivered. Too many bounces and Google decide you are a spammer and start hiding your email. Okay, so we verify first. You also get details on each person, their job, company and LinkedIn, which we will use next to make every detail personal. While your inbox is warm, you set up the AI brain Instantly Copilot. Think of it as an assistant trained specifically for cold emails.
And like any AI, it's as good as what you feed, garbage in, garbage out. So what do you actually feed it?
3 things: your business, who you are, who you help, and what you do. Your customer, the problem you solve and the result you get, and the rules how it's served right.
The middle part is the marketing heart of the whole thing. If AI knows your customer's real pain, it writes to that pain instead of writing generic fluff. What rules do you give it?
Keep email short, under about 40 words, short sentences. Lead with value before any ask. Start with a problem that costing them money and end with one small, easy yes.
Because anything tied to money gets read. That's just human nature. And a small ask is far easier to say yes to than book a 30 minutes call.
Right. Then on your verified list, you click Use AI and it writes a personal opening line for each person or even a full email based on their job, company, and LinkedIn. You test one first to make sure it sounds right before running the whole list and test which one sounds best for your audience.
I actually did this by hand years ago, writing personal lines one by one in a spreadsheet for hours. Now it's minutes. And honestly, this is the exact moment an email goes from obviously mass sent to wait, this feels like it is written for me. This feeling is what gets a reply.
Now we put it in together into a campaign. Go to campaigns, add new, name it, and pull in the list you just built and verified. You will see tabs for your people, your email, and your results. The people tab show how many past verifications so you know exactly who is safe to send to.
And then the part everybody cares about, the actual email.
Right. You write your first email 3 ways. Type it yourself using their details, let the AI write it from your offer and couple of case studies, or drop in your personal line the AI already made. Then the most important piece, the ask at the end.
And this is where I watch businesses blow it constantly. They go straight for book a call, but the job of a cold email isn't too close. It's to start a conversation, offer something small and genuinely useful that they can easily say no to. A reply is a real win because a reply turns a stranger into a lead.
Before you launch, instantly check your email for spam words and it can make tiny variation of your line so 1,000 emails don't all look identical. That keep you out of spam. You can also test 2 versions and let the result pick the winner.
A/B testing. Let the data decide, not your ego.
Then a few settings that matters. Send during normal work hours. Turn off open tracking is quietly hurt your inbox placement. Turn on stop on replies so you stop emailing someone who already answered. And then turn on provider matching so your Google inboxes send to Google addresses only. Then you launch.
And a quick reminder for everyone following along on the same setup, the Instantly link is still in the description and that's the one that unlocks the free strategy session. Now, most people will just send one email and then give up. That's a huge mistake, right?
Yeah, that is the biggest mistake. Most reply comes from the follow-up, not from the first email. In your sequence, you just add steps. Keep the same subject line so it thread naturally and space them a couple of days apart.
And the follow-ups can just be just checking in. That adds nothing. Each one should carry a little more value, another idea, a quick result, a reminder of a free thing you offered.
Right. Same rule, short, useful, easy ask.
Also, there is a psychology reason follow-ups work too. Beyond persistence, by the second or third email, your name is familiar. Familiar feels a little safe. So you go from a random stranger to a person who keeps showing up with something helpful.
And that is exactly why the people who send once and quit decide cold email does not work. It works. They just stop one email too early.
Okay, so now emails are going out and the replies are coming in. So are my inboxes going to be a chaotic inbox or what?
No, so instantly provide this unibox option. Every inbox land into one place. You can sort by campaign or by status and instantly even read each reply and labels it. Interested, not interested, out of office.
And that labeling is quite time saver. You instantly see who's actually worth your energy.
And then the big one, the AI reply agent. You point it at your campaign and give it simple rule. If someone is interested, offer a demo and send the link. If they say no, politely remove them. It can even hand a booked meeting to your calendar and ping you on Slack.
I feel like that's a lot to trust a robot with. So what if it says something off brand?
2 mode. One is full auto where it replies on its own, or the review mode where it drops the reply and you approve it first. I tell people start in review mode until you trust it tune and then let it run.
So the AI handles the repetitive first replies and you step in for the real conversations?
The robot follows up, you close.
So how do we actually know that it's working, not that it just feels like it's working?
The best thing about Instantly is provide the analytics tab where it shows all. Email send, replies, reply rate and meeting. And you can break it down by campaign or by each inbox. The last one matter. If one inbox starts slipping, you catch it before it drags the rest down.
And tracking the people who actually reply?
That is the built-in CRM, basically a simple board for your deals. Anyone marked interested, meeting booked or meeting done show up there, and you move them along so no one slips through.
So, from a sales view, that's huge. Most deals aren't lost because the lead said no. They are lost because nobody followed up. A simple board fixes that.
There is also a more advanced trick, website visitors. You add a small piece of code to your website, see which companies visited but did not buy. You reach out to them via warmer email, and my favorite, instead of staring as chart, you just ask Copilot to look at your campaign and tell you what to fix next.
And this is the whole thing that we run exactly at Ignito. Now we'll share a real life example of what we actually did for a client.
A skincare clinic we worked with, demand was never the issue. They were sending from one email, no warm up, no personalization. We rebuilt it properly and led with value. Their reply rate moved to 40% and it booked 23 meetings over 14 days.
And here's the part that I find most interesting. The copy wasn't even fancy. The wins come from the boring fundamentals done right, landing in the inbox and tight targeted list, and real personalization.
Another one, a local service business in a crowded market, same playbook and it brought 23,000 in a revenue.
And that is the pattern across every client. It's never one magic trick, it's the system. Okay, now let's talk about the real problem, that is money. What does this actually cost us?
Instantly is sold in part, the sending tool, the lead database, and the CRM are priced separately so the headline number is not the full picture. On the sending side, there are three main plans and you save about 20% paying yearly.
Start at the bottom.
Okay, so the growth plan is about $47 a month. Unlimited inboxes, unlimited warm-up, and 1,000 contacts that can send like 5,000 emails a month.
And what's next?
Then there is the hyper growth plan, about $97 a month. 25,000 contacts, around 100,000 email plus testing tool and better reporting. This is where most serious team and agency land. One honest note, Instantly on page lists the email number a little differently in different places. Okay, the top line is Lightspeed, around $358 a month. 500,000 email and an advanced tool for big agency. Above that, custom pricing, and there is a free trial so you can try before you pay.
And what is your honest budgeting advice?
Don't plan around the headline price. The full stack sending plus the database plus the CRM costs a bit more once you add that part. And if you want to start and unlock a free session, the link is in the description.
Now, we covered the big strategic mistakes early, but even with the big right tool, where do people trip?
Impatience, mostly. Sending before warm-up finish, leaving open, tracking on, and wondering why they are in spam, skipping verification and bouncing.
And on the messaging side, slipping back into a hard pitch or judging success by opens instead of replies and meetings. Fix what you measure, and half of these fix themselves.
Slow at the start, fast forever after. That is the trait.
Now let's talk about who are going to use Instantly AI, or who is this actually for?
Anyone who sells to other businesses and knows roughly who their customer is. Agencies, services business, software house, founders, freelance and lead generation team. If you can name your ideal client, this will work for you.
And who should wait? Honestly, if you sell to everyday consumers rather than businesses, or you haven't nailed your offer yet, fix that first. No tool saves an offer nobody wants.
But if you got a real offer and the real market, this is one of the highest ROI channel you can build.
Now let's tie it together for everyone.
Separate sending accounts so you never risk your main domain. Real warm-up before you send. A tight verified list, personalized at scale with the AI, value first copy with follow-ups that add more value, an AI agent for the fast replies, and analytics plus Copilot to keep improving.
And the mindset underneath it all, cold email isn't about blasting more emails. It's about reaching the right person with the right message from an inbox people trust.
Get that right and result follows.
So now, if someone has watched this far, are they ready to go?
Yeah, there are two parts. First, if you want to build it yourself, start instantly through the link in the description below. And that is what unlock your free 15-minute strategy session with me. Book it once you sign up through the link and
What
bring
else?
whatever been keeping your outreach stuck.
And if they'd rather not spend weeks learning this, what do they do?
This is exactly what we do at Etinito. We will build and run your whole cold email system, accounts, deliverability, list, campaign, AI optimization, so you can focus on closing the meeting. Just reach out.
Either way, you now actually understand how this works, so nobody can sell you smoke and tell you cold email is dead.
It is not dead. It is just done right or done badly. Now you know the difference.
Alright guys, so this was all about Instantly AI. Links are all in the description. See you in the next one.